All right, Aman and Sania. Mariam, is this your first class? You were there in the last session?
I was in the last session.
Sorry, I'm not able to hear you. Sorry. Mariam, you are not audible. I'm not able to hear you. Could you please write me in the chat section? Is this your first class or you have taken the sessions earlier? And I also wanted to know whether you have done. Okay, Mariam, this is not your first class. All right. So have you covered this part, the calculation, the valuation of the goodwill? You were there in the previous class. I'm not sure. I don't think so that you were there in the previous session. All right. So since you were not there and you haven't covered this topic, you are going to have some issues understanding this because the everything that we will be covering in today's class will be interrelated with the topic that we have already covered in the previous session. Okay, so you are saying that you will check the record. Okay, no problem then. You have to go through the recording only, then you will be able to understand the today's class. Anyways, let's start with the session. So Halima, Aman and Sania. So in the last class we were talking about the, just a minute, yeah, we talked about the valuation of the goodwill by the average profit method, and while discussing the method I have told you that we need to calculate the normal profit also. And for finding out the normal profit, what do? We generally subtract the abnormal incomes and add the abnormal losses out in it to find out the normal profit. We did question number 53 here in the session, while and the question number 54 also we have discussed in the class. I guess I have given you question number 55 and 56 for your homework. Is that right? And whether
No,
you guys have
sir.
done this or not. Question number 55, 50.
Actually, we did 53 and 56.
I gave you 53 and 56 for your homework.
No, sir, we did in class.
Okay, so that means 54 and 55. The, these questions I must have given you as homework or not.
Sir, we did 53, 54 too.
54 too. Okay. So I must have given one question for your homework, na, at least. Question number 55 is that the question that I gave you for homework.
Sir, I didn't do 54.
You didn't do 54. Okay. All right, let's do one thing. Let's start with question number 55. And I'm not sure. I think we haven't completed this question. So we can start with question number 55. Is that okay, everyone? Halima,
Yes, sir.
Aman? Okay. All right. So question number 55, we will be starting with this. And the see, the objective of the today's session is to start with the weighted average method. So we will try to do this question quickly, question number 55, and we will be talking about the weighted average method in today's session. So the objective of the session is to cover this method in today's session. We will be talking primarily the point of discussion will be weighted average method. Anyway, so let's start with question number 55. Question number 55 is saying Bhaskar and Pillai are partners sharing the profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. They admit Kanika into partnership for 1/4 share in the profit. Kanika brings in her share for goodwill in cash. Okay, goodwill for the purpose is to be calculated at 2 years purchase of the average normal profit of the past 3 years. Profit of the last 3 years ended 31st March were for the year 2017, the profit was 50,000, including profit on sale of asset. 2018, there was a loss of 20,000, including a loss by fire. 2019, profit was there 70,000, including insurance claim received 18,000, and interest on investment and dividend 8,000. Okay, we need to calculate the value of the goodwill. Also calculate goodwill brought in by Kanika. So we will only do one section of the question. We will only be calculating the value of the goodwill. We won't be talking about the value goodwill brought in by Kanika. Since we haven't covered this topic, we won't be talking about this. We'll be covering this topic in the upcoming sessions. All right. So this is the question in front of us. Now we need to find out the goodwill, and we need to find out the goodwill by the average profit method only. Now see, the question, the 3-4 lines of the section is completely irrelevant for the purpose of valuation of goodwill. So until this point, starting from Bhaskar till the cash, these things are not relevant for us for finding out the value of the goodwill. These are completely irrelevant. So our question basically start from this point onward. Goodwill for the purpose is to be calculated at 2 years purchase. Okay, so let's continue with the solution quickly. Let me show you how to do this. So question number 55. We will be talking about the valuation of goodwill by the average profit method. Valuation of goodwill. Valuation of goodwill by average profit method. So the formula for calculating goodwill by average profit method is goodwill equals to average profit of the firm, average profit of the firm multiplied with the number of years purchased, number of years purchased, right? This is the formula. So as I've already told you that this entire topic is completely formula based. Unless and until you remember the formula, you won't be able to solve the question in this particular topic. So the entire topic of the valuation of goodwill is completely based on formula. All right, coming back to the question, goodwill equals to average profit into number of year purchase. Number of year purchase is already given in the question, which is 2 years. Now all we need to do is find out the average profit. So for finding out the average profit, what we do, we generally prepare the working note. So preparing an extra working note here, working note for showing the calculation of the average profit. Showing calculation of average profit. So for finding out the average profit, what we will do, we will write down the profit of different years. Profit for how many years are given. We have been provided with a profit of 3 years, 17, 18 and 19. So profit for the year 2017, 18 and 19. In the year 2017, we have made a profit of how much? Profit of 2017 was 50,000. That include the profit on sale of asset of 5,000. All right. So 50,000 was the profit. But since it includes the profit on sale of asset, and I've told you that profit on sale of asset is an abnormal gain. So in order to find out the normal profit, what we will be required to do to find out the normal profit of the business for the year 2017, we need to subtract the abnormal profit. So abnormal profit that we have generated in the year 2017 and included in the amount of profit was 5,000. That was actually on account of sale of the fixed asset, right? So we are subtracting it because it is not the part of the operation, part of the operating activity. It is not from the regular source of the business. Therefore, we are subtracting it. And in the year 2018, there was a loss of 20,000. That also include a loss by fire of 30,000. So 20,000 was the loss minus 20,000. The profit was minus 20,000. That means we have a loss of 20,000. And since there was the abnormal loss that was deducted in the year 2018, loss by fire is what? Loss by fire is an abnormal loss, right? So now to
Yeah.
find out the normal profit, what we need to do, we will have to add it back,
Yes.
right? Earlier we have deducted it. So to find out the normal profit, we will have to add it back. So adding it back, we will get the normal profit 10,000. And for the year 2017, the normal profit will be 45,000. I hope this is clear. Now for the year 2019, profit is given as 70,000. 70,000 is the profit. Profit is 70,000. All right. But this profit include what? This profit include insurance claim of 18,000. Now, if you remember, I've already told you in the last session also that insurance claim is not the operating income. This is not the this is not the income from the regular source of the business. This is the abnormal gain of the business. 18,000 is not the regular income or the regular gain of the business. So since it is not the regular income of the business, therefore it should be deducted out of the profit. And interest on investment and dividend received 8,000. This is also not the main part of the business. That is, this is also not from the regular source of the business. That means we will have to deduct the 18,000 and also 8,000 that was earlier included in the profit, because both these incomes are the abnormal gains for the business. Abnormal gain for the business. So we'll have to subtract 18,000 firstly on account of insurance claim, 18,000. Then further 8,000 will be deducted because this is also abnormal gains on account of interest and dividend. So the remaining amount will be the profit, normal profit. So let's calculate the normal profit. 70,000 minus 18,000 minus 8,000. So the normal profit will be 44,000. All right, everyone, is this clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Now all we need to do is just to total all these values and then divide by the number of years. So we have 3 years. So by dividing it by the number of years, we will get the average profit. So 45,000 plus 44,000 plus 10,000, it will be 99,000. 99,000 is the total normal profit. And to find out the average profit, what we will do, we will simply divide the profit, total profit of 99,000 by 3 years. So average profit will be 33,000. Tell me, is this clear, all of you? Average profit is clear to all of you, yes or no?
Yes, sir. How did we get 10,000?
How did we get 10,000?
Yeah, 20,000 plus 30,000.
See, in the year 2018, there was a loss now. There was loss of
Okay.
20,000.
Okay, sir.
So therefore, there was a profit of minus 20,000. We can say that.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay, got it. Okay. So we got 33,000 as the average profit. Now we will take this average profit to our main calculation part, 33,000, multiplying it with 2 years, we will get 66,000 as the value of the goodwill. I hope this is clear to all of you. Done, everyone? Anyone is writing? Please write this down and also tell me whenever you want me to scroll down. But just do it quickly.
Sir, can you scroll down?
Yeah, sure. Just
Done, sir.
all right. Done. Okay, everyone. So this was all about the calculation of valuation of goodwill by the average profit method. Now, since we have done 4 or 5 questions based on the average profit method, now we will move to the next method, which is the weighted average method of the valuation of goodwill, and we'll discuss few questions based on the weighted average method also. So let's start with the weighted average method. So I want all of you to put this heading on your notebooks: valuation of goodwill by the valuation of goodwill by valuation of goodwill by weighted average method. Weighted average profit method. So this is going to be our second method for the valuation of goodwill. Once we already completed the average profit method, second we are going to start weighted average profit method. And since I've already told you that the entire topic of the valuation of goodwill is completely formula based, that means under the weighted average profit method also we have a formula to find out the value of the goodwill, and the formula is something like this: value of the goodwill equals to value of goodwill is equal to, earlier we used to multiply the average profit with the number of year purchase. This time we will be multiplying the weighted average weighted average profit with the number of year purchase, number of years purchase. So this segment of the formula remains same, only this part changes. So instead of the average profit, we will be multiplying the number of year purchase with the weighted average profit. Okay, now you will have to understand how to find out the weighted average profit. So for finding out the weighted average profit, we have to prepare a format. We have to make a tabular representation. So let me show you how to do that. Calculation of weighted average. Weighted average profit. Calculation of weighted average profit. So first of all, we'll write down the years. then the value of the profit for that year. Then if there are any adjustment, such adjustment needed to be written in this particular column. Adjustment basically means if we need to subtract anything from the amount of the profit on account of the abnormal loss or abnormal gains, that we will be doing in this particular column. After the adjustment, we will find out the value of the you can say the normal profit, as we used to do in the average profit method, normal profit. And then normal profit. And after finding out the normal profit, we will have to multiply it with the weighted weights. We will have to multiply it with the weights. Weight will always be given to you in the question. Weights for different years will be given in the question. You don't have to be worried about how to find out the weights. And simply multiplying the weight with the normal profit, we will get the weighted profit. So we will get the weighted profit. This is how we find out the weighted profit. And after you get the value of the weighted profit, all you need to do is just total all the weighted profit of different years, and here you will get the total weighted profit. All right, total weighted profit. Then after finding out the total weighted profit, we need to find the average of the weighted profit. So for finding out the average, what we will do, average weighted average profit equals to total weighted profit that we just calculated, total weighted profit divided by the total weight given in the question, total weight. So let me give you an example to make it more clear. Let's suppose, so there are 3 years, 2019, 2020 and 2021. Profit for all 3 years are, let's suppose, 1 lakh, 2 lakh and 3 lakh. All right. So while calculating the profit of 2019, we have by mistake added the abnormal gain of rupees 20,000, for example. So to find out the normal profit, we will have to subtract it now. 20,000 will be subtracted because abnormal gains should be deducted out of the profit to find out the normal profit. So the normal profit will be 80,000 after deduction of the normal gain. Sorry, after deduction of the abnormal gains. Then for the year 2020 also, we have by mistake we have deducted the, you can say, the abnormal expenses of rupees 50,000. So to find out the normal profit, we will have to add back those abnormal expenses, right? So the normal profit for the year 2020 will be 2,50,000. Is that right? Clear, everyone?
Yes.
And similarly for the year 2021, let's suppose we have deducted, we have added abnormal gain of rupees, let's suppose 40,000 that we have earned on account of sale of fixed asset. So income earned on account of sale of fixed asset is also abnormal gain. So we will have to subtract it also. So let's suppose abnormal gain was 40,000. So after subtracting it, we will get 2,60,000. So these are the normal profit that we got. Now, once you get the normal profit, you will have to multiply it with the weights that will always be given in the question. So let's suppose weight given in the question is for the year 2019, weight is 2. Then for the year 2020, the weight is 3. And for the year 2021, the weight will be, let's suppose weight is 5. Weight could be anything that will be given in the question. You don't have to be worried about it. Weight will always be given in the question. All you need to do is now multiply the normal profit with the weights. So 280,000 into 2, you will get 1,60,000. Then 7,50,000, multiplying it with 3, and 2,60,000 into 5, you will get some value. Let me calculate it for you. 2,60,000 into 5, 13 lakh, right? So after getting the weighted profit, this will be called weighted profit. This will be called the weighted profit of the firm for different years. Now what we will do, we will total all the weighted profit. So 16 lakh plus 7 lakh 50,000 and then 13 lakh. After adding all these values, you will get the normal, sorry, you will get the weighted profit. So 13 lakh plus 7 lakh 50,000 plus 1 lakh 60,000. The total weighted profit will be 22 lakh 10,000. 22 lakh 10,000. Is that clear? How do we find out the weighted profit, all of you? Is it clear to all of you, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can
Okay,
you
now
explain again?
you want me to explain this thing again?
If it was so many numbers.
Okay, I'm just giving all these numbers are hypothetical figures, Halima. You don't have to be worried about the numbers. You just have to focus. I'm just trying to explain how do we actually find out the weighted profit. Here you just need to understand the process. You don't have to understand how are we actually calculating a certain value. All right, see, let me try to explain it again. See, we have what we need to do for finding out the weighted profit. First of all, we write down the profit. Then if there are any adjustment required to be made, we make such adjustment. And after making adjustment, we try to find out the normal profit. Once you get the normal profit, you need to multiply it with the weights given in the question. And after multiplying it with the weight, you will get the weighted profit for that particular year. And say in the same way, you will find out the weighted profit for all the years. And after finding out the weighted profit for all the year, you just need to total all these value, and the total of the value, whatever the value you will get, that will be called the total weighted profit. All right, is this clear to you now?
Okay, so the normal profit and weights we have to do calculations. And from there we'll get that last column and
Weighted
totaling
profit.
it.
Yeah, then we will total it, and then simply the total value of the last column will be divided by the total weight given in the question. So see, like in our example, we got the final value in the last column, we got 22 lakh 10,000. Now we will divide this 22 lakh 10,000 by the total weight. Total weight is 2 plus 3 plus 5. So 5 plus 3 plus 2 is how much? 10. So we need to divide it by 10. This is it. So this way we will be able to find out that the weighted average profit will be 2,21,000. See, I'm not trying to explain how am I calculating the values. We will learn all these things. What I'm trying to explain here is that I'm trying to explain the process of the calculation of the weighted average profit. All right, I hope the process is clear to all of you. All right, am I clear
Yes,
to all of you? Yes
got
or no?
it.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Now, once you get the weighted average profit, all you need to do, you need to take the value of the weighted average profit here, and you need to multiply it with the number of year purchases, and this is it. You will get the value of the goodwill. This is how do we find out the value of goodwill by the weighted average profit method. So I hope this calculation, this explanation is clear to you. I want all of you to note the content of this slide. Please put the heading weighted average method and write this down. And if anyone is still having any problem or any doubt, please let me know so that I can explain anything further. Done, everyone? Please do it quickly,
Yes,
na?
sir.
Because we need to do
Done,
a
sir.
few questions based on it also. All right, done. Everyone else also? Uh, okay, so I'm continuing with the question. Question number 57. Okay, so this is the easiest question of the weighted average method. So first of all, question 57 is saying that profit of the firm for the year ended 31st of March for the last 5 years were given. For the year 2015, firm have generated 20,000 of profit. Then in the year 2016, 24,000, then 30,000, 24,000, and 18,000 respectively. We need to find out the value of the goodwill on the basis of 3 years purchase of weighted average profit. So in at this point in the question is telling us about the method that we need to follow to find out the value of the goodwill. Okay. After assigning the weights 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 respectively to the profit for the year ended 31st March 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19. So weights are given in the question. We need to assign these weights for different years of profit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the weights for the year 2015, 16, 17, 18, and 19 profit. That means weight 1 will be given to the profit of the year 2015, 2 will be given for the year 2016's profit, and 3 will be given to the 2017's profit, and so on. I hope this is clear to all of you. Now, since I'm sure that question is clear, now let's continue with the solution. Let me solve this question for you. I'll be giving you the next question to do it on your own, but let me solve this question for all of you. Question number 57 will be solving. Everyone just try to understand. No need to write this down now. Just try to focus and try to understand everything. If you have any problem understanding anything at any point, please let me know. So question number 57. We need to find out the value of the goodwill. Goodwill by which method? By the weighted average method. Weighted average profit method. All right. Okay, so for finding out the value of the goodwill by this method, we generally apply this formula. Goodwill equals to weighted average profit multiplied with the number of years purchased. So I guess the number of year purchase is already given. Na? It must be given in the question. See, goodwill is calculate the value of the goodwill on the basis of 3 years purchased, right? 3-year purchase. So this is the number of year purchase, 3 years. 3 years will be the number of year purchase. 3. We need to multiply it with 3. So just by finding out the weighted average profit, we will be able to find out the value of the goodwill as well. But since the weighted average profit is not given in the question directly, we will have to prepare a working note to find out the value of the weighted average profit. And to find out the weighted average, we will be preparing a table. For first column will be for the years, then the profit given in the question. Then if there are any adjustment, such adjustment will be done in this column. Then the normal profit, multiplying it with the weights given in the question. And after that, you will be able to get the weighted profit. Weighted profit. This is it. Okay, so tell me the profit for the year 2015 is how much? 20,000. 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19. 5 years are there. 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2019 as well. Okay, profit for all these years were 20, 24, 30, 20, 24, and 30,000. Then for the next years, it was 30,000 and 25,000, 18,000. Sorry, 25 and 18, 25 and 18, 25,000 and 18,000. These are all the profits given for the 5 years period. Question is not giving us any information about the adjustment that is required, right? No information about the abnormal losses and abnormal gains are given in the question. That means we are not required to make any adjustment in the existing profit. So whatever the profit given in the question, we will simply presume that this is the normal profit. So no adjustment required. I am not making any changes in the existing profit. Nothing subtraction, no subtraction, no addition will be made. So the entire amount will be considered as the normal profit also. So 20,000, 24,000, 30,000, 25,000, and the 18,000. Got it, everyone? Is this clear to all of you till this point?
Yes.
All right. Now see, now we need to write down the weights of the profit for different years. So weight is already given in the question, which is weights are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So highest weight will be given to the last year, right? Highest weight will be given to the last year. So that means weight for the first year will be 1, 2015, 2 for the 16, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now we will be multiplying it with the normal profit. These values will be multiplied. So 20 into 1, you will get 20,000 only. 24 into 2, 48,000. 30 into 3, 90,000. And 25 into 4, it will be 1 lakh. And 18 into 5, it will be 90,000. Okay. This is it. All we need to do is now just total all the weighted profit. And by totaling it, we will get the total weighted profit. This will be our total weighted profit. Okay. So just tell me the total value of all these calculation.
It is 3,48,000.
3,48,000. Okay. Thank you. Now, 3 lakh, since we got 3,48,000 as the total weighted profit, now we will be able to calculate the average weighted profit. Average weighted profit. So for finding out the weighted average profit, what we will do, we will simply divide 3,48,000
divided by
total
15.
Divided by the total weight, that is 15. So 3,48,000 divided by 15 will be 23,200.
Yes.
Right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
23,200. Now, since we got the weighted average profit or the average weighted profit, weighted average profit or average weighted profit is the same thing, 23,200. So 23,200 we'll write here. Multiplying it with 3, we will be getting 6 lakh.
69.
Yeah, 69,600. 69,600. Tell me, everyone, is this clear to all of you? This is
Yes.
how do we find out the goodwill by the weighted average profit. So this is our main working part only. This is it. The main working part is very small, but in order to find out the weighted average profit, we need to do these calculation. That means the extra working note will take more space in your solution. All right, everyone. So I want all of you to write this down quickly. But let me know when you are done, and also tell me whenever you want me to scroll down. Just do it quickly so that we can do one more question. Done, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Everyone else? Halima?
Done, sir.
Done. Okay.
Done.
Okay, all right. So this was question number 57. We have 10 minutes more left in this session. So I guess we will be able to do question number 58 also. So let's continue with question number 58. And this, you will be doing this question. Okay. So let me explain this question to all of you. Amitabh and Bachchan are partners sharing the profits and losses in the ratio of 5:3. On 1st of April 2020, Chaman is admitted to the partnership for the 1/4 share of the profits. Okay, so see this, until this point, all these information is not at all relevant for us for finding out the valuation for finding out the value of goodwill. All these information is completely irrelevant. This is not important for the calculation of the goodwill. Okay, now moving on. For the purpose of goodwill is to be valued at 2 years purchase of the last 3 years profit after allowing partners remuneration. Now this is important. See, question is telling us that the goodwill will be valued for on the basis of 2 year purchase. That means number of year purchase will be 2. And after allowing a partner's remuneration, that means we need to allow the salary of the partners also. Profit to be weighted at 1:2:3. So weight for the different years of profit is given to you 1:2:3. The greatest weight being given to the last year. Okay, that we already know. Highest weight will be given to the last year. Net profit before partners remuneration for the year ended 31st of March 2018, 19, 20. So profit for the year for 3 years is already given to us 2 lakh, 2,30,000, 2,50,000. These are the profit of the firm for the last 3-year period. Question is also giving us the information about the remuneration of the partner estimated to be 90,000 per annum. So the remuneration of the partner is 90,000. That means the salary of the partner is 90,000. We need to calculate the amount of goodwill. So guys, everything in this question is almost similar to the previous one. The only thing is that this time we have the information about the remuneration. Don't worry. All we need to do before finding out the normal profit of the business for every year, we need to subtract the value of the remuneration out of the profit given in the question for the particular year. Let's suppose for the year 2018 the profit is 2 lakh now, and to find out the normal profit, what we will do, we will subtract 90,000 out of it. So the normal profit for the year 2018 will only be 1,10,000. Similarly, for 2 lakh for the next year as well, 2019, we got a profit of 2,30,000. So we will subtract 90,000 out of it as well. And for the year 2020, we'll do the same thing, 250 minus 90,000. And after subtracting the remuneration, you will be able to get the normal profit of the business, and then you will multiply it with the weights given in the question. And after multiplying it with the weight, you will get the weighted profit of the business, and then you will total the weighted profit and find out the weighted average profit. I hope the question is clear to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so guys, I'm giving you 10 minutes. Solve this question. Let me know the value of the goodwill quickly. And if anyone is still having any problem and any doubt and understanding the question, please let me know. I'll explain the concept. I'll explain the question one more time if anyone is having problem understanding this. And one more thing, everyone. Next week on Wednesday, we will be conducting a small test of half an hour again, like the test that we did in the previous week. We will be conducting one more test this week on Wednesday. So be prepared for that. Done, Halima and everyone else?
Sir, is goodwill amount 4,70,000?
Sorry,
Sir, I got 2,90,000.
what is 2,90,000? 2,90,000 is the weighted average profit, na? 2,90,000 was the weighted average profit. Is that what you got? Sania is saying goodwill is 2,90,000, weighted average is 1,45,000. Sania, I guess you made some mistake here. Weighted average profit is not 1,45,000. Recheck your solution one more time. Harima, you were trying to say something. Could you please repeat?
Goodwill, I got 4,70,000.
Goodwill you got 4,70,000.
Yes.
4,70,000, I guess. 4,70,000 is not right. This is not correct. Anyone else also did this question? Aman, you got the answer? I guess someone told me the correct weighted average profit, 2,90,000. Who was that? Mariam, you are also
Sir,
calculating?
I said 2,90,000.
Okay, so Sania, that is right. 2,90,000 is the weighted average profit. If you got the weighted average profit as 2,90,000, then it is correct. And if you got the value of the goodwill as 2,90,000, then I guess it is not right. Okay, just let me check. Maybe there's some mistake that I have made. Let me check whether I made it correct. Did it correctly or not. Okay, I guess the 2,90,000 is the correct answer. The value of the goodwill will be 2,90,000. I think I made the mistake.
Yes, sir. For the total thing, I got 8,70,000.
Yeah, that is correct. Okay, so then in that case it will be just a minute, 70 divided by 6 it will be, na?
Yes.
So it will be 1,45,000. That is it. 1,45,000. And then multiplying it with 3, you will get 2 lakh. Or 2, sorry. Alright, so let me show you the solution of the question. See guys, this is solution everyone. So we have applied the formula goodwill equals to weighted average profit into number of years purchase. Number of year purchase is already given 2 years. And to find out the weighted average profit, what we will do, we will make the working note like this. And here we will make a column for the year, then profit, then adjustment, then normal profit, weight, and the weighted profit. So for the year 2018, 19, 20, profit is 2 lakh, 2 lakh, 2 lakh 30,000, 2 lakh 50,000. And question is requiring us to subtract the remuneration rates required to be paid before the valuation of the goodwill. So therefore we are subtracting the value of the remuneration 90,000, 90,000, 90,000 from each year. So the normal profit after deducting the value of the remuneration is 110, 140, and 1,60,000. Multiplying it with the different weights given in the question, 1,10,000 into 1, we will get 1,10,000. 1,40,000 into 2, we will get 2,80,000. Then 160 multiplying it with 3, we will get 4,80,000. And aggregate, when you will total all the weighted profit, you will get 8,70,000. And after you get the value of the total weighted profit, all you need to do is find out the weighted average profit. So for that purpose, you will be dividing the weighted profit with the total weights. Total weight is given. Total weight is 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6, right? So total weight is 6. We will divide 870 by 6. We will get the weighted profit as 1,45,000. Tell me guys if this is clear or not. The calculation of weighted average profit is clear to all of you, Aman, Mariam, and Halima.
Yes, clear.
Clear, okay. Now, once you get the value of the weighted average profit, all you need to do, put the value of the weighted average profit in the main formula, 1,45,000, and multiplying with 2, you will get 2,90,000. 2,90,000. This will be your answer. This will be the value of the goodwill. Done, everyone? Is this clear, all of you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Done. Okay. All right. So this is all about the weighted average profit method. This is how we make calculation under the weighted average method. And I'm giving you, let me check this first of all. The question number 51 and 59 and 60 both are based on the similar concept. So all right, everyone. So I'm giving you question number 59 and 60. These two will be your homework. If you are not able to solve these questions, we will be solving it in the next class. But I am expecting that since you understood the concept of the weighted average method very well, I'm sure that you will be able to do the question number 59 and the 60 as well. So consider both these questions as your homework. They will be, if you complete this question in the next session, we will be starting a new concept which is called the super profit method of the valuation of the goodwill. So make sure you do both these questions. All right. So question number 59, take the screenshot of it, please. And ignore the answer written in the slide. Answer might be incorrect. So don't try to tally your answer with the answer on slide. It might be possible that the answer is not right. So question number 5, take the screenshot. Question number 59, take the screenshot. And also take the screenshot of question number 60. All right, this is going to be a little difficult and there is a possibility that you won't be able to solve it. But anyways, I want all of you to try this question. This is undoubtedly, this is a difficult question. This is the most difficult question based on the weighted average method. You won't be asked a question difficult than this in your examination. This is the, you can say this is the highest level of the question that can be formed based on the weighted average profit. So if you are able to solve this, then it is great. If you are not able to solve it, I'll be solving it for you in the next class. But I just want you to give it a try. At least try to solve this question. This is undoubtedly, this is going to be a difficult question. So question number 60 and 59 is your homework. We will be talking about the super profit method in the next session. So this is it for today's class, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you so much. Goodbye. Take care. We will be having our next class probably, I'm not sure whether we will be having our class on Monday next week because Sunday is Eid here in India. So we won't be conducting any class on Eid. But there is a possibility that we might take the class on Monday or otherwise we will be conducting the class on Wednesday. So whenever we will be having our class, you will be informed about that. Your counselor will get in touch with you. So till then, goodbye everyone. Happy Eid to all of you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Happy Eid.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, Halima, please.
In WhatsApp, you gave that progress card. In that assignment, you didn't give me for accounts. I got from economics. From accounts, I checked that history. From that, I didn't got any accounts assignments. And here, 3, it's written not submitted. So were there account assignments?
I guess I have given one assignment for the accounts. I'm not sure whether you got the got that assignment or not. I have shared the assignment with you. I'm not sure. You'll have to talk to your counselor. Maybe he will tell you better about that. But I have no information about the assignment, whether the assignment whether you got the assignment or not. You will have to
Here
talk
it's a
about that with your.
guarantee profit, interest on capital, past adjustment, these
I have
topics.
yes, I have allotted one assignment regarding that topic, but I'm not sure whether you get the assignment or not, and you have completed it or not.
I didn't got the assignments from accounts.
You didn't got the assignment. All right, and Sania, you got the assignment or not?
Sir, no, I have no idea about this assignments. Like, where is it?
This is, I guess it will be on your application, na?
She didn't mention anything about it.
Okay, just get in touch with your counselor or talk to him. He will be telling you about the assignment, and if you didn't got the assignment, then we will talk about that in the next session. I'll be sharing with you the assignment of the previous topics as well.
Okay.
Okay,
All
sir.
right, Halima. Okay. All right, this is it. Thank you so much, guys. Goodbye.
Bye,
Take
sir.
care.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Bye.